What is going on, brothers of YouTube, aka the warriors of YouTube? Brother Elijah back with another video. In this video, I'm going to tell you guys 5 signs that you have low testosterone, okay? And before we do dive deep into the video, I do want to announce that the warrior program is open for enrollment. So if you're a guy struggling to go to the next level, okay, and you're a guy that's not being the masculine man inside the relationship, I want you guys to click the link in the description down below and also in the comment section and book that free one-on-one consultation to see if you're a good fit for our program, okay? But until then, let's dive deep into the video. So number 1, okay, you have a lack of morning wood. Brother, if you have a lack of morning wood when it comes down to waking up in the morning, you should be waking up in the morning
Feeling like P. Diddy got my glasses, I'm out the door, I'm gonna hit the city, right?
You should be feeling, okay, like you want to smash. And what I mean by that is that you should be feeling hard, right? And this is where God comes in and he made it like this so that way you're able to transmit your sexual energy to actually go to the next level, right? To use it to go out and be diligent inside of the world, right? So you have to realize that, number 1, you have a lack of morning wood. If you're realizing this within inside of yourself, you may have low testosterone. Number 2, you have excessive body fat. Brother, if you're a man still in the 20s or still in their teen years and going hard in the gym, but you're still not building that absolute muscle, you're still having excessive fat, the reason being is because you have low testosterone, brother. And just to add everything in, society does not want you to have high testosterone. Testosterone makes up for the motivation. Testosterone makes up for the sex drive, and that's gonna go on with my next points as well. But there's estrogen being pushed out in today's world. It's causing men's testosterone levels to be low, right? And so at the end of the day, what I'm telling you guys is that it's good to see these signs now, so that way in 2022 you're able to catch it and actually, have high testosterone and be the man that you need to be. Okay, so this could be a sign that you have low testosterone is having excessive body fat. Number 3, you have low energy. I just said that. Right, so if you're a guy still waking up in the morning and then you're wondering how come you have low energy, but it's not because of quarantine. You gotta look at the kingdom within. If a man is having low testosterone, okay, he's gonna have a lack of energy to do anything. I mean, come on, brother. If a person got a lack of motivation to, smash his wife, what makes you think that he's gonna have a motivation to go out in the world and be purpose driven, right? So that could be a sign that you have low energy, okay? It's good to catch these things now, so that way you can have the high energy. Number 4, you have lack of sex drive. Brother, if a man, the biggest thing of a man is having that sex drive. That's how we run the game. I mean, you've seen it, bro. It's either you use the sexual energy for women or you use sexual energy for your purpose. And so if you're noticing that you have low sex drive, even with your wife, okay, the reason being is because you may have low testosterone. And this is exactly why we've created this boot camp specifically for that, so that way your testosterone levels can raise to the roof, okay? And last but not least, it's harder to build muscle. A great example of this, brother, was that there was this guy at my high school, and he's actually a good buddy of mine, but he actually worked out harder than me. His diet was good, his workout was good, but it was harder for him to build muscle. You know what I'm saying? It was harder for him to really build muscle, and the reason being is because he had low testosterone. I can see the chubbiness in his face. It looked like he was going through puberty. But this guy was like 17, 18 years old. And I would go in and hit some workouts, and then it would be a lot easier for me to build that muscle. And the reason being is because he had low testosterone. Okay, so if you want to build the muscle, if you want to have the high energy, sex drive, all this stuff, testosterone makes up a lot for it, man. If a man has high testosterone, it's going to be a lot easier for him to be purpose driven. It's going to be a lot easier for him to go that next level in life and be driven off of purpose, be driven to, you know what I'm saying, like when it comes down to his wife being in a married couple, sex can be good because he has high testosterone. This is also good even with women though too. If you're wanting to attract that woman as well, and you're wanting to go that next level with your masculinity and her being feminine, high testosterone is going to help you out with that. Okay, so fellas, that's the end of the video. I'm going to leave you guys off with this. I'd highly suggest every single man to get on NoFap, but also to work on their masculinity as well. There is some of the reasons why low testosterone happens in men is because from the past 40 years, technology's changed to the point where we're able to look, we're able to look on Google Maps and it's right there instead of using the actual paper. So this is why every single man, you got to work on your masculinity. The more that you do this, the more that your testosterone levels are going to raise. So going through delayed gratification and also doing things that other men are not really doing, like practicing NoFap. This is a good way to raise your testosterone levels and get to the absolute man you need to be. So fellas, what I'm gonna leave you guys off with this is that, if you're currently struggling with actually going the next level, okay, I created a 5-week boot camp specifically for that. We have a lot of men who went from day 2 of NoFap to well over 50 to 90 plus days of NoFap. So if you're actually struggling with your masculinity inside this relationship, I'd highly suggest every single man to actually click the link in the description down below, and also click the calendar link in the comments down below, so that way you may be access to the actual program, okay? But until then, Brother Elijah, you gotta do. When are they gonna do it? Hey!